Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you all along on this journey, so thank you. Let's get started. Let's see. My goodness, Spirit already for you, Taurus. Let's see what messages they have for you. Oh, I've just lost the card. Sorry, Spirit. We're going to do it again. Why did I do that? That's weird. We're going to start with these oracle cards, and then we're going to bring in some tarot to get some guidance moving forward. So let's start again. I do apologise, Spirit. They're like, I'm having to find the card again now. So we've got Never Ending Story. We've got Not For You. We've got Higher Power, and on the bottom of the deck we have Regeneration. Interesting, Taurus. It feels like at the moment you've got something going on that seems to have been going on forever. It does say never ending story. It may be something that you've been trying to deal with. It may be a relationship that you've been in, and maybe you feel you're the one putting in all the effort, Taurus. Whatever it is, we see this fairy type person here. She's got fairy wings, which is why I say that, who is looking forlorn. And her heart is in this bubble down here. And it almost feels, they've just said end of your tether. It almost feels like you've had enough of whatever this situation is for you. For some of you, and it is a general reading, so please only take it if it really feels right for you. But for some of you, it feels like you are fed up trying to find some sort of breakthrough or a resolution regarding this issue. And I do feel it's something that's been going on for a very, very long time. Now, a very long time obviously will be different for all of you also. For some of you, it'll be a few months. For some of you, it might even be years. Whatever it is, it feels like we have this sort of egg timer set up here, and it feels like you've just been waiting and waiting and waiting to sort this situation out. When I pulled out this center card, which says not for you, Spirit said, walk away. Now, you may not be able to, because I don't know what the circumstances are for you, but if you've been dealing with something you've been putting loads of effort in, it could be a job you're doing. It could be that you really are loyal to this particular employer, you put a lot of effort in, but it's emotionally draining you and you're not getting any enjoyment out of it anymore. But you've been there a long time and you've got this whole feeling of, you know, oh, gosh, I'm a loyal person, and actually I know that they need my skills, but maybe it's time for you to look at pastures new. We have not for you. It really feels like you're being nudged by Spirit to look at other opportunities, because we see a fortune cookie here. Feels like there's some good luck coming your way, some good fortune coming your way. But it feels like something new. It doesn't feel like something coming from this situation. It feels like something new. Now, I don't know what that means if this is a relationship for you. Only you will know that, because your intuition will tell you. But for some of you, there could be like just something that alleviates the stress coming in for you. Or you may choose, do you know what, I'm at the end of my tether. This isn't for me. But whatever the situation is, I do feel positivity coming through this fortune cookie. The little notice that is sticking out of it says nope. Okay, so reinforcing that something is not for you. but I'm picking up a lot of positivity. It's almost like I visualize that if I cracked that fortune cookie, the sun would rise out of it. That's how it feels. Such an interesting energy. So there's something good coming in. It will be fascinating to see what tarot comes through in a minute, but there's something good coming in. I feel like in this situation, you've been moving chess pieces for what seems like forever and a day. Do let me know how that resonates with you. But there's something new, and it may only be something tiny, but it's going to give you a lot of hope and a lot of happiness. That's how it feels. Spirit are very much working with you. They're very much working with you, Taurus, to find the key. We see here, yes, it's the higher power card, but we see, and I hope you can see this clearly because it's quite a muted picture, but there is a key in the third eye position on this angel here. The message here is that Spirit are working with you, Taurus, to find the key to move forward. They want you to listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this situation? They've already said end of your tether. So for some of you, that may be what you're feeling at the moment. But what is your intuition telling you? Because Spirit are communicating with you via your intuition at the moment. And listening to that intuition is what will help you find the key to move forward positively. And boy, do we see you moving forward, because on the bottom of the deck they showed us regeneration. Now when I read the bottom of the deck, I either read it as incoming energy or underpinning energy. For you, this is very much incoming energy. This is about, you know, things having become difficult, or just feeling that you've had enough of a particular situation. As I said, it can be any of those situations we talked about earlier. It may be that you're fed up living where you're living and fancy living somewhere else just for a change of energy, you know. But this is the reason I say this is incoming energy, is because of the regeneration. Spirit are helping you find the key to know which path to take moving forward. And then we see you rebuilding out of a difficult situation, rebuilding something much more positive and much more aligned with who you are, Taurus. I love the fact that underneath the regeneration card, so this is much further down the line, but we have you poised, ready to take a leap, ready to make a decision, ready to rebuild and enjoy your new set of circumstances. Love that. Right, let's see what these tarot bring us. Oops. Spirit, we're with Taurus, please. Cards are a bit all over the place, a bit scattered. I'm picking up some scattered energy for some of you. Ooh, see what I mean? They're sliding all over the place. So, Spirit, what do you have for Taurus, please? What do you want to advise them moving forward? Thank you. You are definitely moving forward. We've got the Chariot. You don't argue with the Chariot, and you don't get in the way of the Chariot, to be honest. When the Chariot decides to move forward, it moves forward at speed. Okay? So you're not going to be stuck in this end of your tether energy for much longer, Taurus. Do remember you have free will, so this ultimately will be your decision. There's not things that are going to happen that will make it happen, you know what I mean? It will be your decision moving forward. But once you start moving forward, yeah, it's all systems go. That's a lovely card to see. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be stuck in that energy. Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. And this is what I was talking about earlier. You know, you may feel loyalty towards this situation, whatever it is for you. but you may have been there a long time in that situation. Maybe, you know, you may, when you think about moving on, you may feel, oh, you know, I don't know, it's going to be a big step. I've been there ages. Everybody knows me. I know everybody. It feels comfortable. But I feel that you've had enough, Taurus. I really do. And the Six of Cups talks about your inner child. It may have connections with children. Some of you may work with children, you know. But it talks also about your inner child and about looking back at things that used to bring you enjoyment, the things that were special to you, meant a lot to you, your connections with people maybe from the past that were around during your childhood maybe. What would they want for you in this situation? I do feel something beautiful is coming. And, you know, now I'm holding the Six of Cups. It feels like for some of you, this is a gift being sent from Spirit. And this is, I do feel that this for some of you will be an ancestral gift. So, you know, your family in spirit passing something to you to lighten your circumstances. Wow. That's strong energy. We already know Spirit are working with you to help you find the key and the right path to move forward. So let's find out more. Spirit, what do you want to tell Taurus, please? Oops. Thank you. Yeah, this is about you. They really want you to listen to your intuition at the moment. With the Queen of Cups energy, we see someone who's very caring. Again, this makes perfect sense in terms of, I do feel this real sense of attachment coming from you, Taurus, in connection with whatever these circumstances are. But Spirit are saying, you know, the other part of the Queen of Cups is all about emotional balance. Getting that emotional balance. So at the moment, if you're being drained emotionally from that situation, you're not in your full Queen of Cups energy. The Queen has gone through all her ups and downs in her life. She's now at a stage where she's emotionally much more stable. She's caring, she's loving, she's giving, but also she's wise enough to know in her emotional balance that she has to keep that balance for herself. So self-care is very much a part of that. And again, with her being emotionally imbalanced, she's very in tune with her intuition. This is exactly what Spirit are asking you to do, Taurus. Listen to your intuition. Tell us more about Taurus moving forward, Spirit, please. I don't know if it's that one. It didn't. Yes, it is. Okay. Enjoy the journey, Taurus. We have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is delightful. And delightful's not a word I use, but Page of Cups is delightful because I always say the Page of Cups is the youngest of the 4 pages in the tarot deck. The page brings creativity, brings a sense of fun, a childhood innocence, you know, to any set of circumstances. So Spirit are saying, as you rebuild your life, or as you rebuild, you know, your new circumstances, Taurus, make sure that you bring that sense of creativity, that sense of fun and playfulness, and just enjoy the journey. That is the message here. My goodness, Taurus, you've got a lovely time ahead of you. Seriously. Wow. Are you going to trust yourself enough to take that journey, to end this draining feeling, to move on to positive experiences? You deserve it, Taurus. You deserve it. My goodness. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Do let me know what resonates. I am going to leave it there. I want to thank you for all of you who've taken time to follow, subscribe, and all the lovely things that you do. and for liking the videos. It's lovely to know that the videos are resonating with people, and you know that they feel good to you. So thank you so much for all your kindness. Take care, and I will speak to you all really soon. Bye for now.